start with chapter number 15, United Nations. So the United Nations, it is an international organization which aims to solve problems related to social welfare of the people all over the world. So United Nations were organized, created after World War II to settle disputes among the various nations by peaceful talk. So UN started functioning from 24 October 1945 और इस डे को हम क्या कहते हैं, यूनाइटेड नेशन. So the world wars. So by 1900 strongest European nation कौन कौन थे आपके? That is Britain, Germany and France. They were jealous to each other industrial wealth and revived each other colonies over. So in 1914 First World War broke out, in which Germany, Austria-Hungary and Turkey fought against Britain, Russia and France. Other European nations जैसे USA हो गया, Canada हो गया, Australia हो गया, New Zealand, they all joined the war. And our war lasted in 1918 when Germany surrendered. The war came to an end with the Treaty of Versailles. कब हुई? 1919. In order to prevent future wars and promote peace, the League of Nations was set up in 1920. The boundaries of some European countries were also underwent changes, but the League efforts failed and the organization could not achieve its objective. Germany's aggression policy led to Second World War in 1930, and this war was even more destructive. It caused destruction in cities, villages, industries, and means of transport and communication was also harmed. By the end of 1940, USA dropped atom bomb on 2 Japanese cities, Nagasaki and Hiroshima. What happened? These cities was reduced to ashes and they have never seen a triangle weapon. 1,50,000 people were killed or injured. जिससे क्या हुआ आपका World War II. The birth of United Nations. So after the Second World War, some of the world leaders felt the necessity of forming a more powerful world organization, which was set up in a world war in future and provide security to the mankind against the kind of exploitation. This was thought that it gave the birth to UNO, that is United Nations Organization. Right, in the beginning of the United Nations, it had 51 members including India. At present, we have 193 countries. इसका headquarter का है न्यूयॉर्क, USA. When was its character signed? On 24 October 1945. Right, it has its own flag. इसका अपना emblem है जो white है. Right, जिसमें आपके 2 olive branches हैं जो symbol of peace है. Right. Next is what are its objectives? To maintain internal peace and security, friendly relation or cooperation of different nations में, remove discrimination, solve economic, social and cultural problem, or help poor of the world in removing poverty, right, illiteracy and disease, assist poor and developing countries in economic and technical progress. Next is Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So the United Nations felt that it could not achieve any of the objectives unless all the people of the world has equal rights. Right? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom from poverty, freedom from fear. The declaration called Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which was adopted in 1945. All people should have equality before law, right to education, freedom of worship, right to employment, right to many own wish. The right to travel all over the world, right to live a free citizen, equal pay of equal work, freedom of speech and right. Now, problem before world today. But still many developing countries are facing the problem like poverty, unemployment, illiteracy and exploitation. World is facing a problem of population explosion, right? And the problem of child labor is still there in many developed countries. Various organs and agencies of UN, they are struggling hard to solve these problems. वो क्या कर रहे हैं? They are struggling so that they can solve these problems, right? Now we have completed this chapter. Let's move to the exercise. First is take the correct option. United Nations has its headquarters at New York. This day is celebrated United Nations Day, 24 October. United Nations has dash member in the beginning. कितने member थे? 51. To remove poverty, education, या employment is the one of the objective of United Nations. क्या है? Poverty. Correct the following sentence. The UN was formed after the end of the First World War. जो UN है वो after the First World War. Now you have to correct the following statement. The UNO was formed after the end of First World War. Right? The flag of United Nations is white with emblem in blue. It's right. Correct. The UN headquarters is located in Hague, New York. न्यूयॉर्क में है. यूनिवर्सल डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट्स adopted 1954. The problem of child labor has been solved all over the world due to the effects of UN. It's right. चाइल्ड लेबर की भी हुई थी, पॉवर्टी की हुई थी, ठीक है, पॉवर्टी की हुई थी। यहाँ पे आप न्यूयॉर्क है, एम्बलम ब्लू में है, ठीक है, फ्लैग व्हाइट है विद इट्स एम्बलम इन ब्लू, एम्बलम व्हाइट में है, फ्लैग ब्लू में, ठीक है। Now fill in the blanks. The aim of United Nations is to solve the problem related to dash of the people all over the country. Poverty. Some European countries and dash set up a League of Nations. UN states. League of Nations in dash when in 1990. Germany aggression policy led to dash in 1939, Second World War. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights was adopted in 1948. The UN Day is celebrated on 24 October 1945. Equality before law. Equality before law, equal pay for equal work, the freedom to worship, right to employment, and the right to live as a free citizen. Now answer the following question. What is United Nations? और उसका आपको aim बताना है. Which organization has formed after First World War? Was it successful? Why did United Nations come into from? आपको 4 objective बताने हैं. What is Universal Declaration of Human Rights? Right? Now we have completed this chapter. Hope you understood. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you.